How's it going, guys? I'm Chris.
And Blair from the Review Brothers.
Taking a look at our Amazon Fire TV.
There it is.
And now we actually kind of have an interactive little demo for you. So this comes with a remote, which a lot of these type devices don't have.
Mm-hmm. Show them the actual thing.
Yeah, so here it is. You get your little box. It wirelessly connects to your Wi-Fi system already, or you can just hardwire it if you want. Then you slap an HDMI cable from there to your TV, and you got it going.
You got a lot of cables to deal with.
Yeah, sadly, I mean, you got the HDMI, and then you have the power cable. So it's two more cables, which ideally I would like none. I mean, if you could just have, like, right to your TV and be done with it, that would be great. But, yeah, I guess they're not at that point yet.
But setup for this thing is really easy, especially compared to the Chromecast when we set it up. Went straight to it, easy setup, just connect to Wi-Fi, boom, we're here.
Oh, yeah, it had an interactive video and everything introducing you to all the features, which is really nice. And then here you got your menu, and it was very basic. You got your home, movies, TVs, you got games and apps, which I think the games and apps are what kind of set it above some of the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that sets it above, but the big difference is on the remote here, you have a voice control button, and it basically is just like using Siri on your phone or Google Now on your Android. It's Titanic, just a random movie, and it does a really, really, really good job of listening, and it takes you to everything Titanic.
Everything Titanic, remote, just talks about all that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's pretty amazing how well it actually records stuff. So if I was just say, "How now, brown cow," and I promise you, it's gonna work.
There you go, and that's like a tongue twister for this baby, but it works.
Yeah.
Oh, I like to though. You can just say an actor or an actress, and it'll throw in
Will Ferrell.
And it'll throw up their most recent work or even their old work, and it's pretty cool. So if you just want to research what your latest actor's doing, you can do it right through here.
Yeah, and it gives you the option, as you can see here, to rent or buy, which is pretty expensive for me for a digital download of a movie. It's $15. Doesn't really get me going very much, but if you do have Amazon Prime, which gets me going, you'll get a lot of free movies that you can watch, and they're constantly adding to it, and they're kind of building Amazon Prime to be a nice little hub for entertainment. So
yeah, I think as far as this whole device thing goes, if you don't have a smart TV, or if you don't have, say, like an Xbox One or something, then this is kind of great because it fills that void. Because those devices, like an Xbox One, does this already, so you really don't need this. Mm-hmm. It's kind of redundant. But this for itself, I know my parents really don't have any of that new technology, so this would kind of like blow their mind. They'd have all their Netflix and everything is right here.
Yeah.
On the remote. So.
And also, if you maybe don't want to spend hundreds of dollars on your kid getting a gaming console, you can get this bad boy for $100 and then purchase this little gaming controller for $35, and it gives you basically gaming controls. Obviously, it's turned off right now. But you can control stuff, the menu with this as well, but also play games with this controller.
Yeah, you get a whole library of games, which would be about equivalent to any of your Android or
any
iOS,
tablet games or digital games.
They're not going to be your top-of-the-line $60 games, which is good for you if you're a parent because then you're not spending $60 a game. You get $5, and a lot of the games are free. Mm-hmm. So there you go there. So that's pretty cool. I think overall as a product, it's pretty solid. I like it. One thing that it does go hand in hand with is like a Kindle Fire. Mm-hmm. You can AirPlay through both of those devices, but sadly you can't do it through an Android or an Apple.
Yeah.
Or
a phone, not just an Apple, but like an iPhone.
Well, yeah.
But in terms of buy or no buy for us, for me personally, I have a smartphone, I have an Xbox. I mean, it's not something somebody my age, I think, a lot of people would use because they have computers and stuff. An HDMI, they can figure out how to get to Netflix and movies and stuff like that. So for me, it's a no-buy simply because I don't need it. I have all this stuff. But if I had a Kindle and not a smart TV, I'd be all over this bad boy. Like hotcakes on Sunday morning.
Yeah, I'm going to have to just go with a buy. It's got a lot of features for about around $100 that just make your living room much more immersive and easier entertainment platform. So I'm going to go with a buy.
I agree. Definitely a good value. But that's a buy and that's a no buy. Bye. You could actually go probably pretty big. Like this would do a house for most college parties, and it's comfortable at the same time. So in terms of what you get in hardware, it feels like it's gonna last.